Hey YouTube, so it's Sunday. Just come back over here to the house and stopped to holler at my buddy David. And was just sitting here chilling with it, running with the blower on, and it just started smoking. And coolant just dumped from right under the front exhaust manifold. So I'm not sure if that's the freeze plug or if it just blew the fucking head gasket. But I immediately killed it. So at least the engine's still good, but it's not very good for dailying. So, not really too sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm definitely going to go get this back to the house, because it's just right up the street. But yeah, that's not good. Not good. Fuck my life. Alright, you guys, I rinsed the car off with the water hose, and we're just kind of sitting here looking, and I found something. Look at that. A humongous hole in the hose. Oh yeah. So, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I just gotta run over to my storage. I have another lower radiator hose, so I'm just gonna go grab it and throw it on here. How's that?
May as well grab an upper because that one's pretty spongy.
Alright, this one feels a lot better than that one. But yeah, I'm just gonna go grab me another lower radiator hose, get that swapped out, buy some more antifreeze, and get this thing back on the road. So that's good. At least it wasn't a head gasket, so I can hold off on pulling this shit apart for another week or so. And I don't know, I'm going to look at some drill bits for the 06. I might get some depending on price. And maybe I can try to get that broke off head bolt out of there so I can get that car put back together. That'd be nice. So, y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, y'all. So, I've got the tensioner off and the supercharger belt off. So, there's my dirty ass clamp. So, now I'm just going to get this hose off. I ran to my storage, grabbed some other hoses, went to Walmart, grabbed some more antifreeze. Also from my storage, I grabbed some more tools and the funnels to help refilling this thing. It also seems like that pulley's kind of... It doesn't really sound too great. But yep, so I gotta grab my pliers and get this clamp off, and I'm changing it to the worm drive clamp style. So I just gotta get this one off, and once I get this off, I can get the other one put on and get this thing filled back up with coolant. So y'all stay tuned. Hey YouTube, alright, I'm back. So I had to go get a new radiator hose and some new clamps. I don't know if you can see it down there. Yeah, nice new clamps. But yeah, it cost me like $31. So I got that on there. Had to swap out the belt on the supercharger because it got a little bit chewed up. So it's sitting over there. So this is the one off the 06 for the 3.6 pulley. And it's on there. So I got it full of antifreeze. So I'm about to go start it, turn the heater on, and start bleeding, crack open the bleeder. So here I'm about to start her up. That's just burning off.
wobble on that piston there.
Yeah. Look, it's so close. This pulley. At least the belt's on right this time. It's not over a rim. Yeah, I got a little burp out of there. Don't see any leaks. So that's good. Got a little bit of burn off from where the antifreeze sprayed all over the engine. It's crazy. I really thought it blew a head gasket or something, but I lucked out and it was just a radiator hose.
Yeah, we just had a freeze, or maybe a leak in the freeze code.
That's nice. So, also earlier, after this blew up, I went out to the salvage yard and I pulled a blower motor for my girl's car, for a Buick LeSabre, and then whenever I was looking at it last night, I broke her piece like this, like right in here somewhere. So I went out there and I seen this one. It was in the same car I got the blower motor out of. So I went ahead and grabbed it so I can replace the parts I broke. So slowly but surely everything's coming together. Yeah.
That tensioner under the alternator and the belt's really going back and forth. Back and forth. None of the other ones showing any wobbling.
I know. It's super tight, super close. It's not hitting.
You're not sticking anything in there.
No, I'm not. But it's not hitting, so.
Hey, look, there's an air bubble right there. Look.
What?
See that in there? Look where the light's coming in.
Oh, it's got bad lower intake manifold gaskets. I see it.
Yeah, right there.
Yep. It's got bad lower intake manifold gasket out that bolt. I see multiple bubbles.
Yep.
That's no good.
These fire tanks are at least it's down.
So it just needs to last another week till next weekend, and I'm tearing the whole thing apart. So
Looks like it's water around old casement. Those guys are cool down there.
it's already blowing heat. Already blowing heat.
It took a little bit more of that coolant.
It's already feeling good. Hasn't even climbed any on the gauge. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this keep on bleeding and I'll keep you guys updated, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm cruising into 97. I'm just running 70 and it's getting great gas mileage and yeah, it's not overheating, so that hose was definitely an issue. It's got nice hot fucking heat. It was burning me out, so I had to switch it on to defrost. so it wasn't blowing right in my face. But I mean, it's running and driving great, so that was it on this little problem. So I looked out, but also, so my girl's car, after she got off work, like after I got the 97 fixed, I went to her job and put that blower motor and that trim piece on her car to fix her heater. And then she got off work and drove home, and then we took her car to go to Taco Bell to get some dinner, and then on the way back from Taco Bell, it started running like shit, and it died in the middle of the street, and it's misfiring. And so I did spark plugs and wires, it was still misfiring. So I pulled it all apart today, and took the day off for work, and tore her whole engine apart, all the way down to the heads. I left the head gaskets alone, but I did the lower intake manifold gaskets, the upper intake manifold gaskets, put a new thermostat in it, replaced all the seals and gaskets that came in the kit with it, did the valve cover gaskets and the little grommets around the valve cover screws, or bolts, did the throttle body gasket, the upper intake manifold gasket, like everything, RTV'd what was supposed to be RTV'd, and it's still misfiring. So I'm headed to my storage right now, and I'm gonna go grab another coil pack bracket with some coils and the ignition control module, and see if that helps out her car any. So I'll be there here in like 5 minutes, and then I gotta run over to the house because I got some head bolts delivered today, and then I'll be headed back over there to her car to see if these coil packs fixes her shit. So y'all stay tuned, I'll keep you updated. Alright, so got it burping right now, running. Sounds like it's got a little bit of a vacuum leak back here. So might have to double check these upper intake manifold ports. So I have to pull the fuel rail back off, but it's running much better. The heater is blowing nice and hot. So it's still misfiring a little bit right now. Even with brand new spark plug wires and the original spark plug. So I'm guessing it's got to be that intake manifold getting too much air. So leaning it out. But yeah. Oh, sounds like it's running healthy now. Running pretty smooth. It does have a service engine soon light. But ooh. Shaking really bad in reverse. And in drive. Well, look at there. I just changed out the coil packs and the ignition control module. Runs perfect. So but it's good. All this down here is drying out, which means it's not a blown head gasket. So that's really fucking good. So now it's got all the new gaskets that it needed anyways. New lower intake manifold gaskets, new valve cover gaskets, all new O-rings, all new seals. So now the engine's good to go. It's got a new thermostat in there. Bam, she's running great now. Purrs like a kitten. Hell yeah. So boom, there we got it. She's good to go.